Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 8 of our slow and immersive on-mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We are focusing on a single companion again in this duo playthrough. However, the chosen companion for us is Minthara, and that means Act 1 we're going to be running through solo. And we're running that solo with our custom character. His name is Krusk. He's a level 4 rogue assassin. He's a half-orc urchin that was left abandoned even on the streets of Baldur's Gate when he was young, and did everything he could to survive, and survived he did through stealth and sleight of hand, slowly kind of graduating, I guess, doing whatever he could and graduating into, I guess, a life of crime and then violence given his physique, right? But as this half-orc sort of brute, I guess he was dismissed, distrusted, and just generally being kind of discriminated against by everyone, and so he never really found a group to fall in with, and became this sort of
being so blind
loner assassin blade for hire. And that is when he was abducted by the Nautiloid, and in the first day since dropping off that Nautiloid, we've gone through the beach, the grove, the ruins, we cleared the blighted village, everything except what's underneath it. Then we went into the goblin camp, got the lay of the land there, kind of, I think, met all the leaders, including Minthara, with whom we were very impressed. But even upon kind of on the outskirts of the camp, and in that first day that Krusk has been kind of, off the Nautiloid, he's really, well, I guess, he's sort of tempted by that power now of his mind to just command creatures to do his bidding.
Such is betrayal.
And so he's very much impressed by the Absolute, and I feel like he's kind of being pulled in and drawn to it. And so he decided to get the brand from Priestess Gut, helping him kind of pass as one of his own among all those goblins and all those Absolute followers. And he's also hoping to impress the Absolute and get more power. Draw Ragslin didn't impress him, just a kind of a dumb brute hobgoblin that he probably met before. Priestess Gut probably also is not that impressive, but Minthara, however, that is someone he's immediately was drawn to, and so did she, we thought, so did she. And with that, I guess in that part of the story, I think Krusk started to kind of figure out how this is going to play out. And what he's gotten up to so far is that Minthara has... he understands that Minthara is looking to find the grove and raid it for the Absolute. He's on board with that. I should have seen the signs. But before that happens,
she had gone too
he kind of knew there was something going on with Korga. So we've investigated Korga. In the previous episode, we went to investigate. We kind of found some incriminating correspondence on her in her sort of study. We then did investigate it, found out she sided with the Shadow Druids and was trying to kind of usurp power in the grove. We came here, confronted her, knowing that Zevlor actually promised payment to us if we took out Korga. And now the dominoes have kind of started falling into place. And we've taken out Korga. Nobody is the wiser as to why or how or what our plans are. Wrath obviously thinks that we're on his side, kind of taking her out because she's a Shadow Druid, but in reality, what we're really aiming to do is to kind of behead the grove and soften it up before that assault with Minthara. I mean, the way she's thinking about this, as Krusk kind of surmises, more of a frontal assault, but he's more cunning than that, right? And so he knows that, the way to do this is to behead the grove. We also killed Halsin in the dungeon after our meeting with Minthara. Forgot to mention that. So we now know that the grove doesn't have any leaders. Wrath's life is pretty much in our hands, and we could turn around and assassinate him straight away in this inner grove. I mean, Findel also wouldn't pose much of a threat. So with that is the story so far. That's where we're at. So let's go ahead and proceed. Let's get out of here. And yeah, aside from taking out Korga, we also need to steal the idol from Wall. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we collect our payment from Zevlor, and then we'll see where we're at once that kind of takes place. Let's wait for this Mino druid to pass through, and then yeah, we should have an arrow of darkness. Yeah, we do. So I hope this goes better than our tiefling run. think it will.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
I think that if we shoot should be able to go into turn-based mode, steal the idol. Hiding failed somehow. But I think we're okay.
How much farther can I go?
Yeah, I think we should be okay. And I think we managed to get away. I really hope. Who would do something like this? Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm never coming down there again. And I don't think we have a particular need to. Let's go ahead and meet Mole. I hope this worked. Really do hope it's worked the way I intended it. It's kind of weird that the darkness sometimes sticks to the idol. I really hate that. Go ahead and meet Mole. I'm here. Pawn off the idol. See if she can. See if she has anything good for us. Is she?
I had a feeling you'd be back.
The idol is all yours. Job done.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram. Before I get emotional.
We even got an inspiration out of that. Okay. Nice little bonus. Okay, let's go ahead and put that ring on. Ring of Protection. That's 1 AC and +1 to all saving throws.
Boring in here.
Let's see if she has anything to trade.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Right, let's see. Do you have anything to trade? She does have 700 gold. Yeah, we do have a bunch of junk to get rid of. All of this. Yeah, we don't need the sparkle hands. Get that gold. I think we should be okay from here on. Yeah, actually, after a note, let's get rid of that. All the incriminating evidence that we had anything to do with Coga. Well, I guess.
Anything else?
Wrath does know we've confronted her.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
But to be honest with you, actually, we didn't look. Did she?
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Did yeah? Well, Arrow of Darkness. Okay, we still have one left, so that's fine. She does have a Scroll of Misstep. I like that. But you know what?
Anything else?
With her, let's.
You've been a friend to.
Let's go ahead and try to steal it from her. I don't know if that's even possible. Well, it should be definitely possible. Well, she's constantly.
I need new pockets to pick.
In vision column. Yeah. Okay, let's see if she goes over here. We kind of need a spot where no one can see us, right? Me actually.
Breathe quiet.
That's guidance. Hide.
What do we have here?
I think we should be able to do this. 7.
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Succeeded. Arrow of Darkness, even easier.
I can take what I please.
500 gold. Oh, we need a 16 with that. 16. Yeah, that's tough. That's I'm not gonna get that. Yeah, I don't really think it's worth magic missile.
From your pocket to mine.
Alright, okay, let's get out of here. Not too afraid. I kind of wonder what happens if she does spot us.
Light on my feet.
done. I don't think she's gonna notice anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Okay, we're fine. We got a little bit. I'm kind of concerned how much money we've spent on Hill Giant strengths, Hill Giant elixirs, which we really do need. And the potions. But we really do need the potions though.
Your entire body is a weapon.
Yeah. Really need the potions. We really need to get the gold. How much do we have? 700? It's not much. We do have enough elixirs now though. So really all the money. We also, yeah, we do have one potion of invisibility. It would be nice to have more. It would be very nice to have more. Let's see what Zevlor's got for us.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Olga's dead.
Truly. I'm sorry it had to come to this. But she left us with no choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Let me guess, you want something.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
That depends. Can you pay me?
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can.
Make sure it's enough.
Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you, we will. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
Okay. Well, look at that. The tieflings, you know, they've been given shelter by the druids. And yet this Zevlor tiefling, this commander, immediately, well, it didn't flinch to ask us to kill Korga. Because, you know, she didn't want to extend her hospitality to some sort of unlimited degree. And now that he's got a taste for it, he immediately pretty much hired us to kill the goblin leaders as well. And that's the world that Krusk has lived in, right? That's the world he operates in. He just stopped judging at some point. He's kind of withdrawn within himself, and he's solo. But look at them. All of these suddenly want his services, and yet consider him to be the sort of brute half-orc. But whatever. We'll take their money and just move on, living our life, I think. We really, you know, but Absolute, however, maybe she will give us purpose in this life, someone who really understands us and values us, right? That's kind of how I see this character. Now, where to next? Taking out leaders. You know what? Let's go ahead and jump to the goblin camp.
I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. He's great.
Because we do...
Then this other guy twirls his fingers.
We do actually... Well, I've never...
You'll be chosen to hear her, like the boss and priestess.
Have a look. Maybe oak doors. Now, we did also find this amulet on Korga, this Brood Mother's Revenge. Which, thinking more and more about it, it does double our damage. Because each one of our short swords rolls a 1d6. And this adds a 1d6 to each coated weapon, right? Because you do apply your coatings to both weapons if you dual wield. Let's go ahead and test that. Now, we do also have that initiative here. So we are now level 4. Now, we have got a contract now from Zevlor to kill the goblin leaders. And I'm itching to try,
Softer than a whisper.
you know, to try out new terrain. We jump over like so, never even opening a
Here
door.
goes nothing.
Right. There is that priestess gut. She's 50 HP. You know what? I
The
reckon
gods are watching me.
with our initiative we can take her out before she can say anything. Right? Just thinking through the consequences of this. I think we try this out, right? Seville told us we need to take out these leaders. We know they're true souls. We don't want either, like, we want to weaken both the goblins and the grove and prove to the absolute that we are her true champion. So yeah, I think she has to go. Oh,
Takes a fight.
I didn't put the amulet on. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a fool.
The priestess is slain, and the horde is weaker for it.
God. This is what I don't like about these items. Ugh, okay. Let's give this another go. Nice. We do get a mindfulness specimen. We get Absolute's talisman. If the wearer bears the Absolute's brand, which we do, they have advantage on death saving throw. Nah. We do have we also have aid though. Ward, potion of sleep, potion of healing, burning hands, that's all good stuff. Priestess's key, and the rancid note. What does the rancid note say? That's a Lobberchop's druid who is nosing around, ain't just some tomb-robbing adventurer type. Calls himself Halsin. Ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashers put his hairy arse in the pens. Said he thinks there is something rotten inside of us. Inside me. Reckons he can help get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody. Never did. And especially not now the Absolute's taken a shine to us. I say there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pens, and when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest of him. Well, okay. But we did kill her. She's not going to talk to us as always, because she doesn't like us, strangely. Now, let's switch this over. Let's go ahead and see what's in her quarters. A silver tray. Grab that later at some point.
Just out of view.
Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? First of all, I'm gonna put healing potions up here. Oh, wow. Holma, 97 HP. She's alone here, so we can run away. So let's go ahead and test our metal here. Right.
Give it a shot.
There we go.
On my way.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Do believe we do this, right? Should get a surprise on her. Let's see how much damage we do. She's 97. We can always run away. Let's test this. Not react. Oh, a miss. That's gonna cost us, yep, 6 poison damage. Okay, let's try crits. 2 crits. Big crits. Sneak attack. Ooh, offhand. Alright, let's have a look. 12 piercing damage. So that yes, so we did 2d6 piercing plus 1d6. Of course, unfortunately, we only rolled a 2 on this. The sneak attack crit. Oh, we rolled pretty badly here. Although on the here you go. Hang on. Oh, really? We rolled a 2. 2d6 we rolled. 2 to 12 and we got 2 damage. Are you kidding me? We rolled a 1. And here we rolled a 10. Ugh. Well, she's gonna suffer a round of surprise and we still have another 2 actions. Alright, she's got 14 HP left, I think. I mean, she can't crit us for 35, surely. Oh. Okay, we saved from the slam. don't have that damage anymore, so let's go ahead and heal. Oh, unfortunately, it cost us a potion. Ah, we lost the bonus action. Oh, can you believe it, guys? Because we... Oh, okay, good thing we healed. Let's see, hard. Okay, we only need... Okay, let's just get this off. Main hand. Okay. A little more costly than I was hoping. Yeah, we should have hit her with a piercing strike. Ah. Okay, let's do this because I don't want to spend like, you know, all of our healing potions here. It's fine. We kind of, you know, our days are lasting us a good while anyway. All right, Amulet of Misstep. Very welcome, although we're kind of...
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Pretty full on amulets though. Recipe of Arcane Cultivation. Wow. Nice. 3 large potions. Let's loot this now. Selunite Journal. Most of the pages in this H journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Okay. So this must have been someone's. I won't read it. Just get the key and move on. Cabinet. Oh, detect thought. Not sure why that particular cabinet's account is stealing, to be honest. This is burning hands.
That might be worth a look.
Nice. Nice pouch. It's very welcome. Pick that up. Another basic poison. Shouldn't forget about these. So we could, in some fights, maybe coat ourselves with something else and then use another amulet. This is kind of what I hate. We're gonna have to switch to like guidance in case we run into any dialogue now. Yeah. And I mean, to the extent we forget or we need guidance, we can then coat our weapons, I guess, with something else. It will cost a bonus action, though. Right, what's nice about this one is that we start the fight, we heal before, and we enter the fight with it already there. So 97 HP. This one we can, and we took her out. So that's one goblin leader gone already. Now, kind of thinking Draw Ragzan still remains, but I think we wait for now. I think we wait because because we can take out Priestess Gut in her quarters, and no one's the wiser. That's good, but if we take out Draw Ragzan, which I think we'll actually be able to, all of these guys will turn hostile immediately. So yeah, that's gonna have to wait.
Need something else?
I actually thought we could take him out now, but I don't think that's the case. I just wanted to check out what Raw Moonglow has. Yeah, not much for us. We do want to save some money. We become ruptured when moving. Yeah, none of this is necessary. Let's just keep saving money, to be honest. Hell Rider's Pride. Sell this off straight away.
Pleasure.
We can sell. What we could also do, however, so it's a talisman. Let's give us 8. So we could do this. That gives us 5 extra HP. That's always nice. I reckon let's go to Walking Road. We're actually going to explore the Risen Road. I suggest we do that because we did see a blood trail there.
Teachers care when they would be reckless. Teachers said.
We did see a blood trail there. I need to not forget to loot this in between episodes, though. Go ahead and clear this fog. But let's go ahead. See where that blood trail leads. We do know that the tieflings were raided by the potatoes were raided by abandoned gnolls on the road, and that what we see up ahead. That dual wielding turned on. see if we can
Something
kill
tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
them. Heal ourselves and trigger.
Path lies before me.
This. Oh, come on. Again, I forgot. Oh. Just wasted that potion, didn't I? Oh. When will I learn, honestly? Okay, let's try and get in here. Okay.
Made a grave mistake.
Okay, it's gonna take a bit of time. That's why I hate
Reeks of brimstone and offal.
this. Never works the
Every
way we
breath
think.
is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see the sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
I think I just realized, guys. I can't press escape. Okay. I think that sound must be really low because I turned it down to 70 today. Earlier. In an earlier episode. Okay. Melee attack strike while the beast is vulnerable. We don't have guidance. It's good. It's fine. We got the pluses here. 19.
And a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Okay, we do want to take this thing out straight away. So we took this thing out. Nice. We did blast that hyena. We should be getting crits on this one, surely. So I'm gonna turn this off. Can I do this main hand? Nope. Alt hand. Okay, I was hoping we'd be getting crits. Let's see. I think we have one turn still.
Watch it! That hyena's going for help!
Which hyena is going for help now? We killed it. Killed it, didn't we? No, yeah, this encounter is always bugged. Okay, we do have a sneak attack now, so again, I'm going to turn this off, hoping we get a crit here. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah. Let's position ourselves here so we can run away if needed.
Damned gnolls are everywhere.
And we ran out. Okay. We unfortunately ran out. Okay, and again 1 HP. Okay, miss. That's fine. Yeah, so that doesn't last very long, that poison. I guess it was 2 turns. Actually, I should have paid attention to that.
Better be cautious.
But, don't have any short rests. That's fine. Didn't really use much here. We do have those gnolls out there, so let's take them out. I'm just gonna loot this while we are walking. Oof, okay, so again, do I have the right amulet on? I can't be wasting... Yeah, we just wasted 1 potion like that. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. Okay, of all of these, if we were to take out one, it would be the Yunogo, I think, right? The hunters are annoying. Yeah, they're all pretty powerful. I mean, a bomb here would be really welcome as well. I mean, to be honest, I could just jump here. Where are they? Yeah, he does. Hang on. Yeah, well, we're gonna be spotted here, so. Hang on. Oh, okay. So there was. They do turn around sometimes. Like we need to find an angle. Like right now, the angle is on that side. Yeah, that's fine. That guy walks away. So we need to hit the Yenogu. So like, that would be ideal, right? They do take a while to eat, so once they start feasting, that's when we have that potential. Here, though, I kind of do have potential, but I like this angle a lot more. Okay, the problem is here, we're not even going to do a check, right? If we walk into full light, there is not even a stealth check. Okay, so give this a go. We can always run away, I think. We just need to be within 9 meters. There we are. Okay, let's see, how many turns is this? 3. It's actually 4 turns, but I think we just wasted a turn. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's see, assassin in action. We're gonna not do this. We're gonna leave it for a crit. Alright. How much does he have? 10. To be honest, I reckon we can get him with an offhand crit. So I'm gonna... Yeah. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Now, we're gonna go for this guy. Main hand crit sneak attack. Guaranteed crit. Sneak attack. He's dead. We do have the initiative. Alright, we're threatening this guy. Here we are now. Okay. Need to be. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to take this guy out quickly. So I'm going to flourish him. I do want that sneak attack. He's off balance. I want that sneak attack. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Now this guy. Where do we go from here? Yeah, we fall back.
Can't slow down.
Let him come to us. Yeah, he's never gonna make it. Oof. Wow. I'm gonna kind of loop around him. I think we kind of. Oh no! I think I messed up. I messed up, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I wanted to do. I messed up completely though. That wasn't worth it at all. Oof, miss. Fine. Could get away. To be honest, should be able to take him out. We're due for a long rest anyway. Interesting. That kept our dual wielding on. Oh, come on. 1 HP again. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we take him out. Alright. Deep breath, guys. Deep breath. Okay.
As my feet can carry me.
Deep breath. Mangle clips here. And open letter on the impression of people. Couldn't care less.
Let's have a look. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon. What's in here?
This is important. Sorry, this is important to grab because all these hyena ears, they are worth their weight in gold. Okay, dead caravan agent. That's what he has to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Gnolls tearing by
you're carrying in the wagons?
Wizard shipment. Chest.
What happened to the chest?
Rugen protected it. Took it north.
Who is Rugen?
Lucky son of a
Where were you heading?
tavern. Hideout. Secret.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oof, okay. Gold. Okay, let's just read this while we're here. Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it and I will know, because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what will happen if you open the chest. NF. Okay. As per my last letter. Oh, okay. It's kind of just intellectuals exchanging letters. Okay, let's come down here, just have a look. Look what's here.
Don't mind if I do. That might be worth a look.
Nice. That is very nice, yeah. We have to like keep very vigilant of which amulet we're wearing. Oh. Wow. For a Harper and Druid signals on the equipment, an interesting pair. Didn't get the voice line for some reason, not sure what happened there. Surprised that Krusk has actually remembered. Alright, Smuggler's Ring, Stealth +2, Sleight of Hand +2. -1 to Charisma. Charisma's already 8. We kind of have enough in stealth, and it's pretty dangerous to rely on it. Although we're going to have to at some point. +5. I mean, it's +50% almost. +2. Right, on top of a 5. On top of a 5, it's pretty good, actually. We'll see, yeah. It's kind of situational again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it down here, our rings. I really don't like that switching out gear. Just for immersion purposes, as well as the fact that it's just kind of takes away. I mean, I've said that many times though, but so nothing we can do. I feel like playing cleric. I play cleric just so that I don't.
Whatever
have to,
killed those gnolls might be nearby.
just so I don't have to
Careful.
wear that necklace. Yeah, Buckle went down swinging. That's for sure. Okay, we kind of got ourselves, to be honest, a little away from Rugen and the gang. But I guess since we're here, let's see what we can find.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Okay. We're out here. Bryn and Anders.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance.
You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Where is this devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the Sword of Justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Very well. I'll bring you her head for a sword. We can take
May the
her out.
just God guide you.
I mean, whoever pays, we take that job, right? That's exactly what we are and what we do. Let's see, who's this Trin?
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though.
Why? What's down there?
Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more.
It's not a place to hole up in. What is it?
It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road.
Toll house means gold. Seen any around?
There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Okay. Well, I won't bother going down now, we all know what's down there. I'll skip to these guys. Oh, this is
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
We killed a pack of gnolls. Ow.
The Pact! Power!
Pact? Which devil did you deal with?
Fallen! Lady Zariel!
Why would you sign a pact with the devil?
Power. Strength.
How did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me!
Who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten. Why?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Guess Cross kind of figures out that these aren't really paladins, are they? Cyril.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
What happened to you?
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr. Sworn to uphold justice.
Let's see what you have to trade. Ooh. Okay, she does have a few things to trade. Could we potentially steal these things from her? We'll get all her gold. That's for sure. Very interesting. I do want this potion of invisibility and potion of healing. I do want the scroll of mirror image, to be honest. Well, I do want this bomb. 50 gold. Oh. Okay, the bomb I'm actually going to buy. I feel like the bomb doesn't cost that much. And the bombs, yeah, I mean, I really wish we didn't use that many. That satchel, I mean, I have lots of use cases for it. Now here, elixir of dark vision. Yeah, scroll of mirror image, I would love to take. Invisibility, potion of healing. Let's see. Let's
in Tyr's name.
Let's go deal with. Let's go deal with. What is that noise? That soul coin. Toll collector here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where were you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
Did you die?
Jumped to escape. Broken.
Okay, do you have any valuables?
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Where's the toll house key?
I fell. Dropped key.
Who are you?
Vance. Toll collector.
The spell's power remains. You can ask no more questions.
What does he have on him? 50 gold. We'll take that. We will take that. Oh, toll collector's key right there. Power bones. This and that. Okay. Switch this over now. Sorry, did we? Yeah, I guess we lost that 5 HP. Yeah, well, okay. I see how it works. It didn't really show. I guess it just increases your maximum by 5 rather than giving you 5 temporary HP. Okay. Which is good because you can only have temporary HP from one source, right? So I guess this can combine with, you know, Scroll of False Life or something like that. Which is quite nice. Okay. Well, here's our devil and we have a job to do, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen.
One horn. This is the devil you've been tasked to kill.
There are no natural flames. Prepare to fight. She looks dangerous. Watch her carefully. Yeah, we need to kind of sneak up on her.
Oh, fuck me! It's you, from the ship. Haven't taken any bounties from a burnt Tyr dink, have you?
Maybe. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. What quarrel do you have with these tyrants?
Me, none. They're the ones chasing me down. But believe me, these so-called paladins are anything but. They...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Paladins of Tyr were right. You are a devil. Maybe you ought to shed some light on what I saw. I mean, we want to sneak up on her, but at the same time, I just forgot completely that this dialogue sometimes leads to no choice except to... yeah, it can happen, right? It leads to no choice except to get her into your party, which I really hate. So the Paladins of Tyr were right. You are a devil.
Not by choice. I'm a good skull crusher. But I never wanted to serve Zariel. From that peek I got into your head, I'm not the only one with problems on top of problems. A mind flayer tadpole, huh? And no joy getting it sorted as of yet, I see. I'm Karlach. And you are?
Here to take your head. Not interested in making any friends.
Oh boy, an arsehole. Winning you over will be entertaining. Maybe it'll help if we start with a little fun. How'd you like to help me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
I have my own problems. I don't need yours. I'm here to kill you. I really wish that if you pick this dialogue option like this, like you would get a round of surprise. Because you kind of just like, you're mid-conversation and you just like, boom, and you got the initiative. And you sort of like, you know, sort of try to like get your weapon out and, you know, strike them straight away. But unfortunately it doesn't work. I'm going to say I have my own problems. I don't need yours.
I can see that. But look, if we take care of my little problem, we can move on to ours. The tadpole. Kill some fiends, evict a parasite, and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I don't think so. You have to go it alone. I really hate this dialogue. If it's going to bug out on me, I'm going to be really, really upset. You'll have to go it alone.
Damn! After a decade in hell, I was hoping for a little company. Especially some who look like you. But I can take a hint. Good luck out there. You're gonna need it.
I don't want to drag this out. Can we? I think we can actually. Hold on. Just gonna hide. Get our dual wielding. Come on. I want to get the surprise. I don't think we need the poison. I don't want to spend the healing potion on this. But we are going to take her out.
Your violence.
Yeah, okay, we did get a surprise on her. That's going to be a crit. That's going to be that. A job is a job, you know?
Faint, acrid smell clings to the corpse, like the memory of a storm.
Remove her head. That's grim.
The head comes free with a sickening crunch.
Okay, well she's clearly not going to talk to us because we killed her, but take all her stuff. I think we've already taken this from Shadow Hearts, so we need like a second pair for to store things in the camp chest, like a supply sack and a like alchemy pouch and whatnot. Anyway, grab a bit of this, and yeah, guys, we're coming up on the hour. Actually, no, wait, hang on. We're not coming up on the hour, but let's go ahead and just hand this in. Let's run through here, exploring a bit of the map. Oh, that's a shame. I think it's the third chest we failed.
More for me.
Guess that's just how it is.
Bodies everywhere. Accident? Or sabotage? What's that?
That's nice.
What's
okay,
hiding
let's
here?
go hand this in. He did promise us that sword. Let's see. I mean, I'd rather have money, to be honest. Get money from you, sir.
I want to have a word.
Well,
Here is her head, just like you asked.
you've saved our souls. It's a debt that can never truly be repaid. But here is my blade, blessed by Tyr. I hope it keeps you safe and brings your enemies to justice.
Okay. Well, he looks like he doesn't have a weapon right now. I mean, I'm sure he'll pull out another one, but it's something. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm thinking, how do we handle this? I mean, there's no reason we can't double cross these guys. We know they're now paladins, right? And we still want to loot that basement. How do we know when we come out from the basement with all the loot, having done all the work of looking for that key and opening it, they're not going to turn on us, huh? We don't know that. We don't know that. This lady, we could pickpocket her. And after all, we could always run away. What's she going to do if she notices us, right? We do have a potion of invisibility here. So yeah. We always could. Okay, well, yeah, we're coming up right on the hour, guys. So I guess I'm not really sure what we're going to do. So I'll think about that in between episodes. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are still going strong. We have a couple of pretty tough fights coming up ahead. Probably time for a long rest as well. Oh, yeah, we got nothing. Oh. Yeah, we sort of have nothing here. Should we just long rest now? Yeah, we're gonna lose that elixir. We do have a bit of that HP that I would have loved to make use of, but let's see. Let me see. Yeah, let me see, guys. I gotta finish this episode. Let's see what we do in the next episode. Anyway, for now though, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Give it a like if you are, and hope the pace is good. Let's see how we deal with the paladins, but I'll loot all of this like off screen. You know, the entire toll house and this. We're all kind of know what's out there. So yeah, we have a few things to deal with in the next episode. But things are ramping up. I like it. All right, we are level 4.5 already. I can't believe it. And this is just the second day. Anyway. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.